there we go. Now we got this SD card into this camera. We had to switch Nick's really nice DSLR out for this handy cam because we don't want to be all super conspicuous at the gym.
Gotta be stealth mode.
We're gonna hit back by and try. It's gonna be super juicy, and we're gonna get some footage on this camera. So enjoy this workout.
What's going on, guys? Bringing you a video that I'm more excited to get out than any video I've been able to get out for you guys thus far in my short YouTube career. Honestly, working out with Brian and LP, just seeing them, I was sort of in shock the first time I walked into their house and saw them. As you know, I was in Santa Barbara. I drove down to San Diego, and I was very fortunate to be able to meet up with them, even though I only had about 2 hours because I had family obligations and my family was rushing me a little bit. The 2 hours I did have with them went by like that, and I honestly am really looking forward to hopefully getting more time with these guys in the future just to chill and hang out. They're the type of guys where I didn't even feel like at some points I was forgetting to get the camera out just because I thought I was chilling with, I was chilling with two friends, and that's how it felt. It was natural, it was genuine, and it was real, and that's something that I really value. As you saw, we were able to hit back buys and tries here, and let me tell you one thing, guys, that one of many things that I picked up from Brian and LP, actually, because LP does this a lot too, is warming up. You need to warm up. We probably warmed up for a good 10 minutes, and usually I'm very guilty of this. I will jump into a workout after maybe 1 or 2 warm-up sets and just start hammering it away, even in like the coldest parts of the winter. I mean, yeah, my gym's heated, but it's not good. It's much better to warm up, not only because you're gonna prevent injury, but because you'll get a better workout. As you see, we're hitting cable rows here. Before these cable rows, we were actually supersetting pull downs with rope pullovers, and that superset is exactly what gave me a contraction in my lats, like sort of activated the lats, if that makes sense, that made me feel the lats better in the rest of the workout. Because after these cable rows, we moved on to some more vertical pulling movements, and typically in a vertical pulling movement, you're going to be focused more on, I want to say like the upper lat, but more lat width, if that makes sense, than you are thickness. And as you see here, this type of pull down is unique. It's not something I've done before, and Brian said it is hard to get the contraction, but once you find the contraction, it's something that really feels good. And I was able to find it on like the first set, and I attribute that to all the warming up we did. So again, guys, working out with Brian, I learned a lot. There's always more to learn. Always keep your mind open to new things, and always be willing to try new things, because you might find that in some cases they're better than what you were doing before. I really do wish I had that machine in my gym, because it is awesome. Maybe it'll be in my college gym when I go to college next year, but I hope so. Anyways, another thing I wanted to bring up and talk about was the mere fact of how hard it is for Brian, LP, and even Obese the Beast, because he goes to this gym as well, to film. This gym hates filming, like probably more than my gym does. Like, at least at my gym, the manager at one of the locations like sort of politely approached me and, like, you know, gave me a few days to think about it and then told me no. But at this gym, the trainers do not like gilming. They do not like filming at all. They actually told LP to put the camera away, which prevented us from getting full footage, but as you see, we got a decent amount of footage here. And yeah, so after that, we sort of did like a burnout few sets on these pull-ups, me, Brian, and LP. And like I said, I already had my lats activated from all those warm-up sets. So finishing off with these last 2 movements, I was really feeling it in the specific like upper area of my lats. I don't want to get like too bro science or anything, but I really feel, you can definitely feel different parts of the lats engaged in different exercises. In this workout, I really felt engaged, like right under like the armpit area, if that makes sense. And all in all, awesome workout. After this, we hit biceps and triceps. As you see on these pull-ups right now, I'm sort of just going to failure, burning out as many as I possibly can, but this is where LP was able to film Brian and I curling together two bros curling together, but I think I have like a 60 and he has a 65 or 70 or 80, something heavier than I'm using. I was definitely admiring Brian's arm strength. He was going pretty heavy on the curls, and then the tricep, we did skull crushers after this, as you see. He's using like an 80 or something, maybe an 85, and I can't do that for a decent amount of reps yet. I mean, maybe when I was bulking I would have, but I started out with the 70 and I was in the 8 to 10 range, and then I ended up working down, I think, to like 65 pounds at the very end maybe, or 60, just to get a better contraction. But all in all, my triceps were surprisingly sore after this, and I think I do a lot of long head work like this, like for the long head, the underhead of the tricep, but I don't do a lot of lying work. I've been doing a lot of overhead, so it's weird how just working the same muscle group from a different angle made me sore. Now, granted, yeah, some of that might be like recovery, maybe my poor form. No, I'm just kidding. It actually felt pretty good. But I just think that highlights the fact that you should always try new things. Now, yeah, you should keep the staples in your workout program, and you should make sure that you're progressing at those staples, but be open, like I said before, and I try to stay as open as possible this whole workout because I really picked up some good things from these guys. All in all, guys, I'm so grateful that I was able to work out with Brian and LP and just meet them. When I met them, I was in shock. I couldn't believe it was real life because I'm coming all the way from the East Coast. And like I said, I only had a little bit of time with them, but the time I had was great. One more thing, I saw Obese the Beast in the gym as well. I didn't really work out. We didn't work out with him because he was hitting chest and shoulders, but down to earth, one of the nicest guys I've ever met. I really look forward to spending more time with these guys in the future. I really appreciate all they've done to support me on Instagram, on YouTube. It means the world to me because they don't have to. I have not really that much to offer them in comparison of how much they've offered me just in their support. And I think there's a lot to say about somebody who, or a group of people who just want to help somebody and don't really care what it necessarily is going to give them back in return. All right, guys, before I get too long-winded on this, I'm just gonna finish drinking up this Super HD. As you know, if you're subscribed to me already, I drink 2 scoops every morning. It's like a little beverage for me, but it's already 1:30 p.m. because that Cali time change has me pretty messed up, so I haven't even eaten anything yet. So I'm doing a little intermittent fasting, kind of like Brian just did in his last video. But without further ado, what does that even mean? Thank you guys again for the last time. I will see all of you in the very next video. Prep updates coming soon, and until then, peace out.